The secret ingredient to a fulfilling life revealed. We live in a time when the world is constantly chasing after success, money, status, and validation. Yet, despite all the ambition, energy, and achievements, many people feel an emptiness they cannot explain. The problem isn't that we aim high, that we overlook the one thing that gives everything else meaning. So, what is this secret ingredient to a fulfilling life? It's not wealth. It's not fame. It's not even love in the conventional sense. It's purpose. Purpose is the internal compass that guides you through every storm. It's what makes effort feel worthwhile and pain feel transformational. Purpose gives life color, context, and clarity. Without it, even the most luxurious life can feel hollow. With it, even the simplest life can feel rich. In this script, we'll uncover why purpose is the secret ingredient, how to discover it, and how to live it every single day starting now. Why purpose is essential. Purpose is what gets you out of bed with enthusiasm instead of dread. It's the deep why behind your goals, your relationships, and your choices. When you lack purpose, you drift. When you live with purpose, you direct. Purpose anchors you during hard times, fuels motivation even when results are slow, creates deeper meaning in relationships, connects your past, present, and future. It turns your life from a to-do list into a mission. The difference between goals and purpose. Goals are external. Purpose is internal. A goal might be, get promoted. Purpose is, to inspire others through my work. You can change careers, environments, and routines, but purpose flows through it all. It adapts. It grows. It deepens. When you define your life by goals alone, you can achieve everything and still feel empty. When you live with purpose, every action, even small ones, becomes powerful. Why many people struggle to find purpose. The biggest myth about purpose is that it's supposed to be one grand, dramatic calling. But purpose doesn't always come like lightning. It often whispers. Common roadblocks to finding purpose: external noise. Social media, opinions, and expectations drown out your inner voice. Fear of failure. You don't explore purpose because you fear choosing the wrong one. Perfectionism. Waiting for the perfect moment or path to start living with purpose. Disconnection. Feeling lost in routines that lack meaning. The truth? Purpose isn't found. It's built. Over time, through curiosity, honesty, and action. How to discover your purpose. Here's how to start uncovering your secret ingredient. 1. Ask the right questions. What brings me alive? What am I naturally drawn to? What kind of problems do I love to solve? Where do I lose track of time? 2. Look at your wounds. Sometimes your deepest pain holds your deepest purpose. Survivors often become healers. Learners become teachers. Your story matters. 3. Identify your core values. Purpose aligns with what you stand for. Do you value creativity, justice, growth, connection, service, freedom? 4. Pay attention to feedback. What do others thank you for? What comes easy to you that helps others? 5. Start small. Purpose isn't waiting in the distant future. It lives in the now. Start acting with intention even in daily tasks. Living with purpose. The daily practice. Purpose doesn't live in grand gestures. It lives in small, repeated actions. Here's how to practice purpose every day. Morning check-in. Ask, what's one way I can live my purpose today? Meaning over productivity. Focus on why, not just how much. Service to others. Purpose often involves contributing beyond yourself. Joy as a signal. Notice what feels meaningful, not just what you're good at. Reflection time. At day's end, reflect. Did I live aligned with my deeper why today? Purpose doesn't always feel good. Living with purpose isn't about feeling inspired all the time. It often means doing hard things because they matter. Purpose can mean saying no to distractions, disappointing people to stay aligned with your truth, facing fear, showing up on days you'd rather not. Purpose isn't about comfort. It's about conviction. Examples of purpose in real life. A teacher who lights up because she sees the spark in a student's eyes. A father who finds joy in being present, breaking the cycle of emotional distance. An artist who creates because it expresses what words cannot. A volunteer who gives time even when no one's watching. You don't need a spotlight. Purpose happens in the unseen moments. Purpose in relationships. When you live with purpose, your relationships shift. You attract others who value what you value. You stop settling for shallow connections. You communicate with more clarity and empathy. You stop trying to fix others and instead inspire by example. Purpose doesn't isolate, it connects. The relationship between purpose and fulfillment. Fulfillment isn't about how much you have. It's about how aligned you are. You can make less money but feel richer because your work matters. Have fewer followers but feel deeply connected to your message. Live a quiet life but feel fully alive because you're in integrity. Purpose is the bridge between existence and fulfillment. Purpose in 2025 and beyond. In a world increasingly driven by algorithms, distractions, and digital validation, purpose is your anchor. It reminds you, you are not your likes. You are not your productivity. You are not what others expect. You're your values, your vision, your voice. 2025 is the perfect time to reclaim your path not based on trends, but on truth. What happens when you live with purpose? When you align your life with purpose, you become more resilient. You feel more fulfilled in challenges. You make decisions more confidently. You attract opportunities that match your mission. Your life may not get easier, but it will become more meaningful. Purpose changes over time. Don't be afraid to evolve. Purpose is not one static destination, it's a direction. At 20, your purpose might be exploration. At 40, it might be legacy. At 60, it might be mentorship. Honor your seasons. Purpose is a lifelong relationship. Redefining success through purpose. Let's stop asking, "What do you do?" and start asking, "Why do you do it?" Success isn't accumulation, it's alignment. It's when your inner world matches your outer actions. Purpose and peace. Living with purpose quiets the inner war. You no longer need to prove your worth. You're already living it. Purpose gives you peace with your past because it shaped you, clarity in your present because it guides you, hope for your future because you're building it. That's fulfillment. Final thoughts: your purpose is needed. There's something in you the world needs. Your lived experience, your wisdom, your presence. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to begin. Ask yourself, what breaks my heart? What brings me joy? What can I contribute that aligns with who I am? Then take a small step, and another, and another. The secret ingredient to a fulfilling life isn't something you chase. It's something you choose. Choose purpose. Live aligned, and let fulfillment follow. How to stay calm and grounded when life feels overwhelming in 2025. In a world of constant connection, endless notifications, and ever-growing responsibilities, it's no wonder so many of us feel overwhelmed. The pace of modern life is unrelenting, always pushing us to do more, be more, and achieve more. Yet, amid all the pressure and expectations, the real victory lies not in doing it all, but in staying calm and grounded. If 2025 has brought you moments of stress, chaos, or emotional turbulence, you're not alone. But you are powerful enough to rise above the noise. This is your guide to reclaiming peace, clarity, and control even when the world around you feels like it's spinning. Let's dive into practical strategies, mindsets, and habits that will help you stay centered, calm, and resilient, no matter what life throws your way. The modern epidemic, chronic overwhelm. Our generation faces a unique blend of pressures: digital overload and information fatigue, financial instability and rising living costs, emotional strain from global uncertainty, social comparison on every platform, work-life boundaries constantly blurred. All these factors lead to a nervous system stuck in survival mode. Overwhelm becomes the default. But here's the truth: you don't need to escape life, you need to recenter within it. Recognize the signs of being overwhelmed. Before we can shift, we must notice. Overwhelm often looks like racing thoughts and mental clutter, short temper or emotional outbursts, trouble sleeping or relaxing, procrastination and decision fatigue, a constant sense of "I can't keep up." These signs aren't failures, they're signals. Your body and mind are asking you to slow down and reset. Reframe your inner dialogue. One of the most effective ways to stay grounded is to change how you talk to yourself. Replace "can't handle this" gives "I can take this one step at a time." Everything is going wrong gives "there are things I can control and I will focus on those." I'm falling behind gives "I'm moving at my own pace." Your mind believes what you consistently say. Speak peace to yourself. Breathe to reset your nervous system. When overwhelmed, your breathing becomes shallow, sending signals of danger to your brain. The quickest way to return to calm is through conscious breathing. Try this simple technique: box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Exhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Repeat for 1 to 2 minutes. It signals safety and calm to your nervous system. Grounding techniques you can use anywhere. Grounding pulls you out of anxiety and back into the present. Wu Sis Sen Yi method. Wu, things you see, for things you can touch. Sen, things you hear. Lan, things you smell. Thing you taste. Cold water reset. Splash your face with cold water or hold an ice cube. It instantly shifts your focus. 3. Barefoot connection. Stand barefoot on grass or ground. This natural contact resets your energy. 4. Mantra anchoring. Repeat a calming mantra like "I am safe." "I am centered." Create a daily calm ritual. Just as you schedule meetings and tasks, schedule peace. Examples of daily calm rituals: morning journaling and deep breathing. Afternoon 5-minute pause with no screens. Evening candlelit reflection or meditation. Make calm a non-negotiable appointment. Protect your energy boundaries. Overwhelm isn't always from doing too much. It's often from absorbing too much. Limit your time around draining people. Create tech-free zones in your home. Unfollow accounts that trigger comparison. Say no more often without guilt. You have the right to choose peace over performance. Prioritize what truly matters. Overwhelm thrives in clutter: mental, emotional, or physical. Simplify. What are the top 3 priorities today? What can be postponed, delegated, or eliminated? What brings you joy and what drains you? Simplicity is clarity, and clarity calms chaos. Nourish your physical body. Your body is the vessel of your peace. Support it. Hydrate regularly. Move your body with intention. Fuel yourself with nutritious food. Rest before you break down. Physical depletion makes emotional regulation harder. Limit decision fatigue. Every decision drains energy. Reduce unnecessary choices. Plan meals in advance. Wear a simple wardrobe, batch similar tasks together. Use routines as anchors. The fewer decisions you make, the more calm you preserve. Turn to nature for rebalancing. Nature is one of the most powerful stress relievers. Take a walk outside, watch the sunrise or sunset, sit under a tree and breathe. Nature reminds us that life moves in cycles, not sprints. Stay present with mindfulness. Mindfulness is not about escaping reality. It's about embracing it with full awareness. Notice the warmth of your tea. Listen deeply during a conversation. Feel the air on your skin during a walk. When you are fully here, worry about their fades. Anchor yourself in purpose. Purpose is a powerful antidote to overwhelm. It reminds you why your work matters, why your growth is worth the effort, why showing up for your loved ones is priceless. Purpose shrinks distractions. It expands peace. Reach out for support. You don't have to carry it all alone. Talk to a trusted friend, coach, therapist, or community. Asking for help isn't weakness. It's wisdom. Embrace imperfection. Let go of the idea that calm requires perfect conditions. Life will always be messy. The secret is to create stillness within the storm. Tell yourself, I don't have to fix everything to feel peace. I can be grounded even when things are uncertain. Progress, not perfection. Signs you are becoming grounded. You'll know you're more grounded when you respond instead of react. You pause before making decisions. You feel less scattered. You carry peace into stressful situations. These shifts may seem subtle, but they transform your life. Your groundedness is your superpower. In 2025, the world will keep speeding up. But your strength isn't in keeping up, it's in standing strong. When you choose to be calm, centered, and grounded, you make clearer decisions, attract aligned relationships, create from a space of wholeness, inspire others through your steadiness. You become a lighthouse in a stormy world. Final reminder, you hold the power. Life won't always slow down, but you can. Inhale clarity. Exhale overwhelm. Stand tall in your calm. You are not powerless. You are the anchor. You are the calm. And every time you return to your breath, your body, and your truth, you reclaim your peace one moment at a time. Comment below. I choose calm in the chaos.